Alright, bitches, we're on to the next episode of Dragon Ball Super, but before I talk about anything, the first thing I have to talk about is the fucking ending of this episode. Well, hold on, hold on, I gotta bring it down a couple levels. I gotta just take it down a couple bit, because I record these, I watch the episode, then I immediately record these. The hype level right now is just flooding me. Okay, this is episode 46 of Dragon Ball Super. Goku vs. Copy-Vegeta, who's gonna win? So let's just get through this, and then we'll discuss the ending of this fucking episode. Let's go. Alright, so this episode opens up. The first thing we see is the remnants of Copy Grill, the Kamizen. We see, like, the liquid, the purple slime kind of inch away. So it looks like even though Copy-Vegeta essentially beat Copy Grill, looks like he didn't actually defeat, that liquid thing there. So looks like that'll come into play later on. At this point, Goku and Copy-Vegeta begin fighting, although they're just still in their normal states. They're fucking around, they're playing around. At one point, Goku actually uses a rather nice technique that I like, in which he starts using the instant transmission to teleport around, like kind of around Copy-Vegeta. And this, of course, is a great tactic. Because of the way the technique works, any, opponents of Goku's they're not able to follow those movements. Like, you usually see, like, Dragon Ball Z characters or something kind of teleport around, but it's just super fast movement, which can be tracked. But the Goku's instant transmission cannot be tracked. He's actually teleporting around. So, this is a good technique to throw an opponent off balance, and Goku does get the upper hand on Copy-Vegeta. Now, as they continue fighting, it is very funny, because Vegeta is really struggling here. Like, Goku will hit Copy-Vegeta, and he's like, "Oh, damn, Kisama, you bastard! How do you get hit by an attack like that?" Or, then Copy-Vegeta will smack Goku, and, Vegeta's like, "Damn, Kakaroto! How can you get hit by this fake copy? Don't you dare lose to him." Like, it's real funny seeing Vegeta lose his shit because he can't decide who to root for or, like, what to do here. His pride is getting in the way. He wants both Goku and Copy-Vegeta to win, and he's getting angry that he's not the one fighting. It's very funny. I do like this a lot. Goku and Copy-Vegeta, they begin fighting more, and Vegeta actually flies up and, starts talking shit like, "You both need to fight better," and blah, blah, blah. And Copy-Vegeta tells Vegeta, like, "Hey, get ready. You're about to die. An empty shell should stay an empty shell, sit there, and, not be heard." And after Vegeta, sort of talk, shit to him, both Goku and Copy-Vegeta both up it to Super Saiyan Blue level. So finally, the fight is going to get real here. Now, before Goku and Copy-Vegeta begin fighting in their Super Saiyan Blue states, Potafu gives Vegeta the pacifier, which was the key for the superhuman water Kamizen to lock it away and stuff. And he says, like, "Oh, I forgot, if this was sealing the superhuman water, if you suck on this, this should buy you some more time before you disappear." And so Vegeta puts a pacifier in his mouth. And here's another, like, real lowbrow, like, Japanese comedy here, where everyone is, like, kind of like, "Oh, Vegeta, as an adult, you're gonna put a pacifier in your mouth?" Like, they're acting like it's some big, oh my god, so embarrassing. Oh, so embarrassed. It's like, come on, like, it's ridiculous. It's helping Vegeta stay alive. Like, even Super Saiyan Blue Goku up there in this battle gets distracted, and he's like, "Ugh, I can't believe Vegeta's wearing that." Like, oh, come on. They're giving my boy Vegeta too rough of a time here. So Goku and Copy-Vegeta start fighting in their Super Saiyan Blue forms, and of course, you'll guess this, but they're both, it's completely equal. Both Goku and Vegeta are about the same level, I guess, unless Goku would bust out his Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken technique, although I certainly doubt we would see that, since it appears to have such a significant drawback on Goku to where the effect lasted on him for days. Although, still don't have confirmation on if he could just get healed by, like, Dende or something. I get the feeling he probably could, but we'll see. But what happens is Potafu remembers, like, "Oh yeah, if we destroy the core of the original Kamizen, purple water thing, then that'll weaken Copy Vegeta greatly, and then Goku should be able to, like, instantly finish it off. So they go, okay, cool. So they go over to the spot where Vegeta knocked Copy Grill before, but they don't see the, the liquid or goo, and it sneaks up on them, and they're running away, and Jacko falls down, and he's like, no, it's gonna absorb me, the super elite. But then it just goes right by him. It doesn't absorb Jacko, because, who it wants to absorb is Trunks, who is, the strongest person present besides, Goku and Vegeta themselves. It goes back to the Super Saiyan Blue Goku against Super Saiyan Blue Copy Vegeta fight, and Copy Vegeta does, the Vegeta Energy Rush volley attack that Vegeta loves to do, and Goku blocks it, but he mentions, that was close. He almost wasn't able to block it. It was, very, very close. And you could see that they're getting really excited. Like, Goku is like, oh, this is so great, but I feel bad for you, because after I beat you, I'll still be able to fight the real Vegeta. Like, it is funny how, like, the Saiyan pride is working here. So they really start to go at it. They go in for one final blow. They do a huge, like, fist clash, and it gets, like, a bright, shining light everywhere and distracts everyone to the point where, the Kamizen Copy Grill slime is able to sneak up on them, and it's about to absorb Trunks. But Vegeta sort of dashes in to stop Trunks, to jump in front of Trunks. But, Vegeta is an empty shell. So, like, it just goes through him or whatever. But as Trunks screams, like, no, Papa, that actually wakes up Monica, who, Monica had fainted at the, the fighting and stuff, as always. And Monica kind of, like, wakes up and takes a step backwards. And he actually steps on Kamizen's core and destroys it. And then, over during, in the Goku versus Copy Vegeta fight, you see Copy Vegeta, like, starts to get these red, like, cuts all throughout his body and is really damaged. And Goku looks back over at everyone, and they all are saying, Vegeta, no! Because, you see, like, Vegeta, the way his body looks, he's about to disappear. We saw it previous with Grill and his henchman there. So it looks like Vegeta is just about to disappear and die, but Goku shoots off his full power Super Saiyan Blue Kamehameha and destroys Copy Vegeta, which he was able to do instantly since Copy Vegeta was weakened by Monica crushing, Kamizen's grill. Or Kamizen's core. So then at this point, Potafu goes ahead and locks it up, and he's like, oh, thank you, Monica, you did it. And of course, this leads to Goku, like, oh, he beat Kamizen. Oh, Monica is so impressive. Like, oh, come on. That's hilarious, man. And then, they go back to Earth, and it's celebrations, and, Goten and Trunks get chewed out by Bulma and Chi-Chi. And Vegeta actually sees Pan with a pacifier, and he's kind of like, Nani? Like, why didn't you tell me? And Goku's like, oh, I thought, we all thought you knew. And Vegeta was like, oh, I'd rather have had death than that shame. Like, come on, Vegeta. Ridiculous. But, Goku's really happy because he's like, yeah, we're still going to be able to fight each other again. If you died, we wouldn't have been able to settle our score. And Vegeta's like, I'm going to win. So this is cool because they're still teasing, a possible, like, Goku-Vegeta fight. I'm not gonna lie, if Dragon Ball Super ends up being like 150 episodes or something, and like the last 10 are like a final grudge match between Goku and Vegeta, like, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And the camera sort of fades off, and you think, oh, here we go, it's the end of the episode. But then, the music changes intensity, The music has always been sort of upbeat in Dragon Ball Super. There's been, like, the way it's hard to describe it, but, like, it's always been sort of, like, upbeat. Even, like, the dark moments with some of the, fighting, like when, Golden Frieza had taken the advantage, it was kind of dark, but it wasn't, like, too dark, it still felt upbeat to me. But then, we see someone running around in a destroyed city, the music gets so dark, and we see it's future Trunks, and that he's running. It's like he's running from the androids or something. This looks just like the future Trunks movie, It's like, oh, well, what the fuck is going on here? And then there's a huge bright light, and like it says across the screen, like, a new chapter starts next time. Whew, okay, so future Trunks, we're really starting to get into it now. Now, when they talked about Dragon Ball Super, this is the type of shit that you need to fucking do. You bring Future Trunks back. Now, let's see next time what happens. Because then on the preview for the next episode, it's Trunks talking like, oh, everything was all good after I beat Cell in the future, but then he showed up. And like you see all these shots that are like really hard to tell what's going on. And the episode title is like a new enemy, Black, appears, and it's like, hold on, whoa, I can't control myself. The hype is too real. Next time, let's find out what the fuck is going on, because this shit is getting too hype.